Just received the box from Sensation. Cut it open already. Let's see what we got inside here. I've been waiting for this for a while. Here it is. Ceymar HD 3000. What else have we got in here? Invoice, normal story. BKK. Oh, that's it. Not much. We're doing well with jig heads offshore, so I've ordered some jig heads. I've ordered some heavier ones because I've got the light one, so it's a 1/2 ounce and a 1.5 ounce. I think I ordered 1 ounce too, but they didn't come. Oh, there's the 1 ounce. There's 1 ounce, 1/2 ounce, 1 ounce, 1.5 ounce. Harpax. They're ready for those embers. And of course my favorite color that's working out there, electric mullet. I've got the 7-inch this time as well, so I've got the 5-inch and now I've got the 7-inch. Ready for those ambers. And for my bear stuff, these things are brilliant. I use these a lot. I've already gone through quite a few. But these are the Dragon Ned Rig. Beautiful. I don't like the ones that have got the weed guard on. I prefer the one without the weed guard. And yeah, these are brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So ready for the bass, ready for the offshore. But this is the exciting part. This is the Ceymar HD. Let's see what the box has to say. It's high speed, 6:1 gear ratio. 8 ball bearings, 88 centimeters per wind. That's what you want to look at, that wind. It weighs 8.3 ounces or 235 grams, and it has a 6 kg or 13 pound drag. 0.20 takes 310 meters, 0.25 200 meters, 0.30 130 meters. I'm going to be putting 10 pound on there. I think that's 0.19, so it's going to take over 350 meters. Here it is. That's what's in the box. Handle, a little diagram of what to do and how to spool it, and the correct way to spool it. And that tells you all of this. Tells you everything about it, parts list. What else? Where to it's very nice, and how to lube it. The removal of the spool. Yeah, so if you've never fished before, oh, there we go. This is the line lay adjustment. That's a nice one to have. It's a very nice one to have there. Casting should be pretty straightforward. Cleaning on the back, just blank, and make notes on there. There we go. And that parts list. It's a diagram. Didn't come with spare washers. That's unusual. Normally they come with spare washers, but this one doesn't. That's alright. Got lots of them in my old boxes, never used. Oh, that's the main body. It's not very light, but it's not very heavy either. It's a nice weight. So I compared the size of this, the 3000 with the normal 3000 reel, and this is actually a little bit bigger than the normal 3000 reel. So I would say this is more in line with your 3500 size. So it's going to take a little bit more line. Pretty solid. Very smooth. Right, I mean, it's missing one other thing. What else are we missing? There we go. Handle. Screw type handle, which is very good. Less movement on the handle when you're fighting bigger fish in there. just screws in. Can be screwed in on both sides, so if you want to fish left-handed or right-handed, you can just undo the cap on the side there and turn it around. And something that I didn't mention that I've just picked up now while I'm playing with it is this little, the handle is different to the other ones. The other ones have the EVA knob. This is, I don't know, it's almost like it's gone a little bit old school. And at first, when I felt it, I thought, no, it's a soft EVA, so it's not a hard, it's quite a soft handle. At first I didn't like it, you know, I thought of it and it didn't look impressive, but it actually feels quite comfortable. Nice thing about it is when you need a bit of power is to hook those fingers behind there. So it's actually not too bad. It looks good. Pretty smooth. This is a lot thinner than the original one as well, the handle itself. Obviously they're just lightening the load there. Not that a handle needs to be strong, because you're not using the handle. The handle is not, you're not cranking it. You're using the rod, reeling down into it, pulling back, reeling down into it. So you don't really need something that's that powerful, but this aluminium handle, it is pretty solid. Yeah. It's incredibly smooth. It's one of the smoothest reels I've felt. Very, very nice little reel. Still got the, yeah, still that. I don't know why they still make those things. Nobody ever uses them anymore. Bale wire. It's quite a solid bale wire, quite nice and thick. Yeah. And it's smooth. I have to put some line on it and see. It doesn't have the little center things here, although it's quite rough in there, but normally you have that little kind of beveled little thing that's inside there that stops the braid from slipping. So if I'm going to put braid on here now, I'm going to have to put a bit of tape on there just to stop the slipping. It might actually work, because it is quite rough. It's not very smooth, so I don't think it's going to slip on there, but I'd rather just be safe than sorry, so I'm going to add that. But yeah, all in all, a nice little reel. It's nice that it's because this is designed specifically for the sort of inshore market. You know, you're spinning in the bay, spinning offshore, light stuff obviously, and yeah, for a bass reel it's not bad. It is a bit big, the spool, for a bass reel. You could go with something lighter, but Tiger's beautiful, absolutely stunning for Tigers. Right size at 3,500. Yeah, it feels good, it looks good, and it's not heavy. Well, that's it. That's my Ceymar HD 3000 HA. Yeah, anyway, I'll keep you guys informed as to how it operates. Alright, so I'm about to put line on. I've decided to go with 20 pound, because I'm going to use this thing more offshore than I'm going to use or bass or anything like that. So I'm just going to take a bit of insulation tape. Not too much, just got to go around once. Oops. And then I'm going to wrap it. Oh, this insulation tape's too thick. Okay, it's a lot thicker than what I expected. Too thick. Okay, I have to make the plan. I've cut the insulation tape down to size, and I'm just going to put it on the spool. Just around that spool. I'm not doing a very good job of it. Hey, you probably wouldn't need to do this, but I always do it just in case, because especially with these modern braids. So what I'm using here is the Slick braid HP high pitch. It's Teflon coated, so it does get a little bit more slip than normal line, and you don't want that slipping. It slips especially when there's a lot of salt on it. Just make sure that is bedded nicely. And then from there, put it through the rod, tie my knot. What I'm going to do there is just a uni knot. I'll pull it tight. And cut it shorter. And of course, I brought the rusty scissors. There you go. That's it. I always leave a little bit of a tag in there, but you're going to cover up. Alright, then you're going to open the bail. Important. Put it on once, and then I'm going to wind it over a second time. So it's a double loop. And then all you do is rack this thing backwards and forwards until it's closed. Alright, it's closed on there, and I can feel there's a zero slip on there. Alright, then I'm going to start putting it on. I'm doing it like the book says. Just making sure that little tag over there gets covered up. Alright, then I'm going to put a bit of pressure on it by using a cloth, and I'm going to wind it on. While you're winding it on, you'll see on the diagram it does mention that you get it's either too high or too low. You've got to add a washer or take a washer out. So as you're putting that on, you've got to put it on with quite a bit of pressure. That's why I've got the cloth there, so I can hold it a bit tighter. And I can see it's going on pretty level. Once it's going on pretty level, then I can just continue with that. The line lay is pretty good on it. Have a look all the way around. That's pretty much alright. It seems to be level. And that's it. And I'll just spool the rest of it on there then now. Oh, that's it. It took almost all of that line. So 20 pound, close to 300 meters on there. I did overfill it a bit because I didn't get it on as tight as I'd like to have done it. So I've overfilled it a bit, and I'm going to pull it off on my machine, and then re-spool it a little bit tighter with the machine. But I just wanted to always put it on loose like this so I can check that it's level, make sure that it's level. So I'll run it off on the machine quickly, and then spool it back on tight. I can put tension on the machine. That's it, ready to go.